Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chris Garcia. This is video number 11. Okay. The thing I'd first like to talk to you about are, let's see, another one of the things that the reptilians own and control is the narrative of schools and universities. Schools and universities from way back when public schools came to fruition, they were designed not to make you an amazingly brilliant person. They were designed for you to learn things that could logically help you to make sense of stuff. That's why you do English. That's why you do math. That's why you do science. You get a little physical education in and little social studies, a little bit of everything. And then your day's over and you go home and you feel like you've learned. And we've never really questioned it because as you get older and you get out of high school, then you're like, oh, well, they taught me nothing about the real world. Like, why didn't I learn about taxes? Why didn't I learn about money? Just a simple thing like money. How come I never learned anything about how to invest and, the stock market and gold and all these other different things? And now you have, you know, Bitcoin. You have all these things that you have access to that you can learn how to make money. Well, they didn't want you to know those things because they never wanted you to be financially successful. They just wanted you to get in line, get your degree, and then move the hell out and move on and be part of the regular society of people that are like sheep. And you just get in line and you do your thing. They even set the days. They figured out that if they have you working 8 hours a day for 5 days a week, that by Friday night, you were going to be so tired that you really didn't want to do anything but just get some sleep. Then they gave you Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday and Sunday, you got to do things like clean your house. You got to do things like, you know, things that just matter to you. And maybe, if you can, possibly, somewhere in there, get a few hours to be able to go out, enjoy yourself. And then come Monday, you're right back at it. 40 hours. Sheep. Sucks. But that's the way they purposely set it up. COVID showed us we don't need all to work all those hours. We don't even need to go into an office. COVID showed us a lot of things that the reptilians and the Illuminati and the 13 families, the wealthy people, the elites, they were like, oh, wait a minute. We can't get them used to being at home. We can't do that. No, that's bad. We need them in the office. They need to be driving. They need to be busy because we need them an hour on the road and an hour going home. We need them to waste their time. We need them to be tired. We don't need productive people. We need people who get in line. We don't need smart people. We need productive people. I'm sorry. We don't need geniuses. Nah, we already control the narrative. We just need people who go to work and do their job and don't ask questions and are working towards their retirement. Okay? That's the way it's always been. Okay? Let's see. The other thing is that the schools are set up that same way. Okay? It's not supposed to be to produce geniuses. It's supposed to be, but even on the university level, okay? On the university level, they don't want you to be this absolute genius that goes out and creates all this stuff. No. Because you know what they do to geniuses that create things? And look this up. Anytime somebody comes up with a brilliant, massively brilliant idea, number one, they're probably a starseed. But the people who, like, some guy who like creates a motor engine in his car that can run on 5 gallons of gas and get 500 miles out of those 5 gallons of gas, as soon as he goes to put it in production, as soon as they see what he's done, there's going to be one of three things that happens to that person. Either they kill him, and you never hear from that person again. You never hear anything about what they created anymore because they destroy all the evidence. The other thing that they do is they will create patents and other different things that will block what it is you are doing. Okay? They will go to the ends of the earth to make sure that you never succeed with your idea. And the third thing they will do is they will outright buy it from you for lots of money and then get whatever it is that you created and turn around and destroy it and make sure that it never gets put out to the general public ever again. Okay? They never want you to be smart. They just want you to be sheep, fall in line, and do as they say. And when you think about that, that means that if for some reason we all stopped working one day, we all stopped working, and let's say you went home and you took the day off, and everybody took the day off, and they went online and they looked up all this stuff that I'm telling you about, you would see it's all there. You would find out a lot of things that go around us in this world that we have no idea about. But you know what the funnest thing is? It would piss off the elites because they hate people who find out things about them. They hate people who don't go to work and make their money for themselves. And they hate people who become informed. So I suggest we have a day where every single buddy on a Monday, where everybody just takes the day off and goes and learns some shit and pisses off a reptilian and pisses off an elite wealthy person. That's just my opinion.